So good morning, loose enders. Woke up in a different docks today, Cardiff. It was a fluke, all right. So 2 nights on the trot, stayed at an industrial estate, but it was quiet. Slept like a log, and I don't know if you can see in the background. See there? That's a helipad. That's like an emergency. Come here, Ted. Come here, Bear. Helicopter for the services, emergency services and stuff like that. But they never took up all night. Nothing. So quiet as a mouse. So where are we going today? I don't know yet. We're heading east, going back east. I've just pulled into the service. There's not much to do today, so I'm having a lazy day. I'm making my way home, and because I got a diabetic class tomorrow. Just learning about it when you get diabetes. Although mine's really gone right down to nearly good now. Anyway, so I'm on my way home because I got that class tomorrow, and then I can get some washing and that done, get me things sorted out, restock the van, and after the class tomorrow, I'm heading down towards the south coast, I think. But right now, we just pulled into the services, so I'm getting a coffee. We got our coffee. Here's a strange thing. People are just odd, aren't they? They're just odd. I get coffee. It's a medium cup, but I get cortado, which is it's like just a shot and a little bit of foam, small amount of milk, not much. So they made it for me. And I went away and I put sugar in it, and I tasted it, and it was weak and watery and too milky and hardly any foam on it. Now, I'm not a complainer because I can't stand people that just moan for the sake of moaning. But I went back and the young girl was doing it, and I said, "Oh, sorry, this doesn't taste very strong and there's not very much foam in it. It's a bit too milky." And then let's call her a middle-aged lady who's working behind doing the till, right? Not the one doing the coffee, she's doing the till. But obviously she can make coffee, so she thinks she's a coffee expert from around the world, right? She came marching straight over. Well, it is a cortado, and that's how it comes out. And I went, and I thought, well, you're wrong, but because she's a barista, she thinks she's a world-renowned expert on coffee. And you don't want to be rude. I went, I'm sure that's right, love, but it probably varies a little bit from place to place, But she went, only comes a little bit of foam, hardly any foam. And I went, I'm sure that's the case. Place to place might vary, but it's just not very strong and too milky. And then she walked away, right? But you could see she had the right ump. I'm the customer, and I'm not being difficult. I was just expressing not quite right. But bearing in mind, it costs nearly £4 for a cut. You know what I mean? Robbing bastards. Not as though they don't make enough money. It's not even her money, is it? Silly bitch. Anyway, I let her go, let her have her few words, and I went, well, it probably varies. And then when she was gone, I said to the young lady, I said, probably just a little bit too milky, love. Just a little bit too milky, because it didn't taste very strong. And she went, okay. And even the young girl had the ump, because she's picking up the vibe from the older woman, see? And so you're influenced by elder people around you, and if they're slightly stroppy, miserable, grumpy bitches or whatever, you're going to pick it up. And until you mature and start making your own decisions how you want to be. But you go, for Christ's sake, love, it's not your money, just make me another coffee. You don't know, because I don't want to be rude and I don't want to upset the young girls. A young girl behind the counter actually making a coffee. I mean young, 17, 18 maybe, But anyway, crisis averted. I got a remake and it's not right, but it's okay. I thought I can't go back a second time. Maybe it does vary from place to place a little bit, and they've got into the habit of performing it like that. Just not quite right. Oh, I sound like a miserable, grumbly old bastard. I'm not. Anyway, so we're gonna have our coffee, chill for a bit, and I'm gonna stop actually at a place on the way home just to walk the dogs and that, which I've been there before. And if I feel like I'm gonna go on for a walk and stretching my legs somewhere interesting, I'll show you. So I'm at Westonburt, Aboritum, just outside Bath. I've stopped here loads of times to walk the dogs and that in the fields, like the overflow car park. I just pull in, they can have a run around here for half an hour, nobody bothers you. Now, I've pulled in today, parked in the main car park. Got Ted, Bear, stop pulling. And a woman's come out and said, oh, we don't allow dogs here. So, Ted, come here. So I'm going to have to just let the dogs have a little run in the field by the overflow car park and then put it back in the van and I'll have a little walk about. So strange, wasn't even on leads. They got deer here apparently. So, anyway. Okay, go on. Go on, Ted, go on, bugger off, leave her alone. So this is where I normally walk them when I'm passing this way anyway. And there's the fence obviously. But look, so they've got wild deer. I'm parked up there somewhere. So we'll let the dogs have a little walk and then we'll put them in the van and go back and have a stroll round. Okay. This, yeah, Ted, Bear, this way. This way, come on. Come on, come on. Ooh. Yeah. Amazing how little simple little things like this can, I don't know, interest you. Spaniel. Come on, let's go this way. Spotted off something. What is it, Bear? What is it? Oh, Ted! Ted! Sorry, didn't see you. Daggers. Sorry, I didn't spot you though. I hope that's not fox shit. I'll assume no. Ted! Come here! Let's have a look at you. No. Fox it free. Just like rolling in the grass. Yeah. Does it feel good? Is it a feel good factor? Is it? Is it a feel good factor for you? Oh, what's that? Oh, creamy crackered tennis ball. Oh, she's having a little go there. she's looking a little bit fat, isn't she? And yet I've had him on a diet. Well, getting older, see, you do expend less energy. So I suppose you do put on a few pounds, like me. How's it? Oh, do you like your ball, Ted? Your deflated ball? Yeah. Both just rolling around, chilling out. See? It's a dog's life, isn't it? Hey. I can tell you something. Now I live in a small town in Wiltshire, right on the edge of the town. So 2 minutes I'm in fields and forests and woodlands and stuff. And so now look at it, he's drinking out of a trough, look, right? Look at that. I just offered him clean fresh water just before we left the van. But no, not thirsty. Get out there. Drink scabby water from a trough. It's probably perfectly okay water. Anyway, I was like, oh yeah. So, and I've moved around a lot over the years. For many years. I've lived in built up areas and cities. I lived in London for a considerable period of time. I could never go back to densely populated living spaces. Not for me. Not when I live like this now. I live near somewhere like this, the edge of town, and going out travelling in the van and whatever. I spend a lot of time like this. And I had to go to Bristol the other day to have a meal with my son. I hated it. Surrounded by people. And just to drive there cost me 14 quid just to go into the city for the ULEZ thing, you know, ultra low emissions. Oh, it's a con, it's a bloody rip-off. And then $4.50 to park. Cost me 20 quid before I sat down to have something to eat with him. My son. No, anyway, so no, city life's not for me now. I don't mind visiting a city, but I don't really want to stay. Not for any length of time. So. Come on, dogs. Come on, up you go. 1 and 2. Go on, Ted. Good boy. Right. Wait there, I won't be long. Oh, let me open the window for you. Sorted. I won't be long. I know, I shouldn't be leaving you, I know. But it won't be long, okay? Where are you going? That's what she's doing. She's looking at me going, where are you going, warehouse? There's nothing normal about that. Okay, it won't be long. Oh, that was a bit of a shock. Hang on. Anyway, as I was saying, that was a bit of a shock. I parked, went in to pay, because you can't pay with a card at the machine, so I went in to pay, paid me 2 quid to park for 2 hours. That's all right. And then she showed me the map, where to go, whatever. And so I said, have I got to pay to go into the big house and that then? She went, no, you're a National Trust member. I went, I'm not a National Trust member. She went, oh, that get £21. I'm not being funny, but you're fucking joking, aren't you? £21. I'm sure it's lovely, but not £21 worth. Anyway, that was the shortest visit to Westonburt, Aboritum ever. So, dogs weren't left very long at all, about 3 minutes. So, that'll do for today. So, see you later, bye.